Alright, so this is going to be another DVD review. This one's called Caligula Bonus Material, and is the third and final disc in the set of Imperial Edition. So, what I got from this DVD was that Gore Vidal and Tinto were bigger jackasses than I originally thought, just from watching the movie. Um, For instance, Gore Vidal didn't even bother to check Tinto Brass's resume. Had he done so, he would have noticed that Tinto Brass went to law school, and his first career choice was to be a lawyer. But I guess Tinto Brass was riding the coattails of Fellini at the time, and I'll get back to that a little bit later. And that's the only reason he was the director, as far as I can tell. Tinto Brass, if you look him up on Wikipedia, I think his profile is only one page long, and I'll get back to that later too. But the other thing that I dislike about Gore Vidal is that he was living in Rome for I don't know how many years. It must have been 20, 30 years. He hated the American Empire, and I can understand and appreciate that part. But then he wrote into the script some nonsense that Caligula was an anarchist and he was trying to destroy Roman traditions, and that was why he was ultimately murdered. I don't know where he got that. Even the two historians who wrote about Caligula probably didn't think that way, and he was just using his own political ideology. He even mentioned something about Rome in 40 AD or so being what do you call that? Having certain classes or class warfare, I guess. The rich versus the poor, just like in good old Yankee USA. That's communist nonsense. I don't think Guccione was a communist like Gore Vidal, but that kind of ticked me off to hear that from Gore Vidal. Um, the part where Tinto Brass is interviewed, he's just a fat slob with a cigar, and I can understand and appreciate why Gore Vidal said that all directors are parasites, because this guy, despite getting all the money, that more than enough money that he wanted to film this, despite all that, he turned around and sued Guccione, his alleged friend, throughout the whole process, um, because he was whining that he didn't get to edit the film. He was whining something about film credits. The names weren't arranged properly. I don't know what the hell he's talking about, but I guess his lawyer training got the best of him, and he decided to sue Guccione not only in Italy but also in England. He lost in England. He admits that he lost, but I guess what held up the distribution of this movie for so long, 2 years, was Tinto Brass, and he even has the gall to say that he, quote, compromised so that this film could get distributed. I mean, what the hell did he get into it for, other than to sue these people? He has no talent, as far as I can tell. None of his movies are famous. He even says that the key was a success. I don't know if he means commercial success or critics uh, success. I don't know what he's talking about, but I've never seen The Key, or for that matter any of his other movies. And if anybody's watching this has seen another Tinto Brass movie besides Caligula, post it in the comments and let me know what you think, because I probably won't get around to watching any of his movies in my lifetime. And so that's enough. That's all I have to say about Tinto Brass. There are a couple of other interviews with dude by the name of John Steiner. I guess he was in a bunch of Italian flicks, and he talks about Guccione losing $4 million on his publishing business, and then turning around and making a $200 million profit on the movie Caligula. So I don't know what this Steiner dude is talking about. Must be some creative accounting. And besides, I don't know how John Steiner got a hold of Guccione's books. Steiner, I should say, claims that Guccione bought out all the movie theaters and just played nothing but Caligula for two years, and that's how he made all his money off of this. If he did, that's cool. I think making money is cool. And Guccione looks like Biff in Back to the Future 2. You know, he's got the gold chains and the open shirt and the whole cliched porn kingpin look. Then there was another interview with Lori Wagner, who played Agrippina, whoever that is. I don't remember who Agrippina was in I, Claudius, but she was kind of pissed because she thought this Tinto Brass dude was going to be the next Fellini, and it would ratchet her acting career into a speaking role. Of course, that never happened, and she never acted in a Fellini movie like she dreamed. She just went to Las Vegas and became a two-bit singer, I guess, which is unfortunate. I feel sorry for her. She had to pee on this dude, and she had to get into a lesbian scene that she didn't feel comfortable with. She had to do it with one of her friends, you know, eating 69, eat each other's gat, and the rimming. So they made her do a lot of disgusting things in this movie, and she's not that good looking to me, but yeah, there's an interview of her in there. And getting back to Gore, Vidal, and Tinto Brass and Guccione. I don't think Guccione was necessarily a communist like Gore Vidal. I think many of his readers in Penthouse were a bunch of leftist kooks, didn't believe in religion. So he was just kind of had Gore Vidal write for Penthouse and write for this movie because he was just trying to interest his demographics, I guess. Trying to make it a gentleman's magazine, like intellectuals are also into porn and whatnot. So I think Guccione was a marketing genius. He even played up the lawsuits in this, the making of Caligula, to stir up controversy and to get more people in the movie theaters. So that to me is a marketing genius. Anybody who gets sued and then turns around and uses it to get more people in the theaters is definitely smart, in my opinion. And so I do have a high opinion of Guccione. I think he was lying when he said that he was a liberal, or whatever that means. And I think the Penthouse Pet said she was lying too when she enjoyed the lesbian scene. So that's about all I have to say in this movie. The other thing I learned about Caligula was that Maria Schneider was originally cast as Drusilla, Caligula's incestuous sister, but I guess she got kicked out by Tinto Brass because she wore like a inappropriate costume during Tiberius's funeral. And Tinto Brass also mentioned that she got kicked out of one of Buñuel's movies for doing the same damn thing. So that's unfortunate. I guess she she was a big star in Last Tango in Paris. I love that movie, by the way, and then her acting career went downhill from there because she was fighting with Buñuel and this Tinto Brass dude. And I actually like Teresa Ann Savoy in